It's known to be the original wine country. This Chardonnay that I'm about to taste is in the top 10 Chardonnays in New Zealand. The matriarch of Kumia River Winery. So far, these wines that I've tasted are too easy to drink. West Auckland.
West Auckland. West is best.
Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm Kai.
And I'm Dee.
It's a beautiful autumn day here in Auckland and we are off to another foodie adventure. This time dabbling a little bit with wine, my favorite. So it's my kind of day today. Did you know that New Zealand is known to produce one of the best wines in the world?
Yes, I did.
You did know that. Yeah, okay. This is what happens. I talk a lot about wine.
Yeah.
And within New Zealand, there's about 10 wine regions dotted around the country.
Wow.
So in this video, we will take you to one of those regions.
Of course.
Yes.
And we're gonna start off with
Auckland.
That's right.
So we will take you to the wineries out here in West Auckland. It's known to be the original wine country, actually.
Yes, pretty cool.
I think when you think about Auckland and wines, they think about Waiheke Island, but actually the longest wine region within Auckland is West Auckland.
West Auckland. West is best.
Yeah. So we'll take you with us to a bit of a wine tasting tour, talk a little bit about the vineyards we're going to here in West Auckland, and yeah, enjoy this nice, beautiful autumn day. So here we go.
She will enjoy it. So here we go.
So for our first winery stop, we are here in the suburb of Henderson, which is about 20-30 minutes from Auckland City. So pretty close. And we're checking out one of the oldest, if not the oldest winery / vineyard here in Auckland, which is
Babich Winery.
Yeah. So this winery has been with the same family for about a century, and it's 100% family owned and New Zealand owned winery here in West Auckland. Babich Wines is open Monday to Saturday 10 to 5 p.m. So they have a cellar door here and you can just walk in and do a bit of tasting of what's available. So today they have 8 different wine varieties that are available for tasting. So yeah, I tasted like 8 wine varieties here in Babich and I'm just surprised how good they are. They're so good. Everything is so easy to drink, which is slightly dangerous.
Very dangerous. So we are going to insert this clip of her tasting these wines.
And I'm starting a bit of tasting.
What we call a black label. So in New Zealand, we only distribute this through bars and restaurants. It's made for on-premise consumption. The style is very tropical, so very less of the greener notes, more of the...
You really smell the fruity notes in it. It's a Sauvignon Blanc. Really good. Okay, so the next wine I'm tasting is a Riesling. Usually in the sweet side, this type of wine. Let me taste it. So far these wines that I've tasted are too easy to drink. This is the first red wine variety I'm tasting. It's a Pinot Noir from Marlborough region. Good. So all of the wines here in Babich Wines are so good. Just gonna grab a white wine variety and a red wine variety, I think, because we still have a few vineyards to go to today. I'm grabbing the classic Pinot Noir Rosé and the Marlborough Pinot Noir Classic. So perfect for my winter. Now we're off to another vineyard here in West Auckland,
Yep.
which is hopefully not too far away. We'll let you know where that is shortly.
All right.
Okay, so we're now here in our second winery stop here in West Auckland.
Yes.
Behind us is the Kumia River Winery.
Yes.
And oh, by the way, at Babich, the wine tasting was free.
Free.
Yeah, it's free. This is
good.
quite refreshing because the other wine regions we went to, you have to pay at least $10
Yep.
for wine tasting, and they waive it usually if you buy a bottle of wine. But like in Babich, it's free.
See,
all of that.
West is best.
West is best. Yeah, West Auckland is best. Kumia River Winery is about a 20-minute drive from Babich.
Okay.
And potentially about 30 minutes from Auckland City.
Yep.
So it's pretty close by.
Yes.
So let's check it out. So here in Kumia River, it's another family-owned winery,
Yep.
and they have been running for how long?
A long time. About
77
years. There you go.
And when you do wine tasting here at Kumia River, they actually have a fee.
Yep.
So unlike Babich, this is you have to pay
Yep.
a tasting fee,
Yep.
which it could so it's a $10 tasting fee
For a $20 one.
or a $20 one, depends. I think the $20 one are more of the top end variety of their wine. But it was so interesting. We actually get to meet the matriarch
Yes.
of Kumia River Winery.
Yep.
And Melba, she's so lovely. Yeah,
And
she's-
here's a little photo of them.
yeah. She's got a lot of stories
Yes.
about the business. So it was really fascinating. And so the wine tasting, the $10 and $20 will include 6 types
Yep.
of wines. And it's a variety between their Kumia River and their Kumia Village. The Kumia Village apparently is stored in a stainless steel tank, while the Kumia River label is stored in French oak. And obviously those that are stored in French oak are
The best.
the
ones.
best ones.
All right. So
Okay.
So here's a quick snippet of her wine tasting.
Yeah, it was too noisy
Yes.
inside. There were too many people with us tasting at the same time. So this is just a quick snippet of my tasting.
All right.
And I did buy one wine,
Only one.
only one. But one more fact about Kumia River
Yes.
is most of their grapes are grown here locally in Kumia, West Auckland. Unlike Babich, they were grown in different parts of
Yep.
the New Zealand. But here, they either grown mainly here in Kumia, West Auckland, or Hawke's Bay. That's about it. And they all bottle it here in-house, no subcontractors.
No.
So it makes it extra special. But yeah, have a look of my tasting.
All right. Right, we are now at our last stop.
At Westbrook Winery. So Westbrook is apparently one of the oldest and most respected boutique wineries here in New Zealand, and most of their grapes come from here again in West Auckland.
Of course.
We are at the Ararimu Valley, and most of their grapes are grown in Waimaku, which is like deep West Auckland.
Okay.
And a little block apparently in Marlborough.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll check out the wines here and see what it tastes like. But it's beautiful out here though. Check it out. Okay guys, so we are here at Westbrook and I did a bit of wine tasting.
Yep.
And in Westbrook Winery, you will have to pay $10 to do some tasting. And I think that was worth it, the $10.
You enjoyed that one,
I
didn't
did
you? The
enjoy
very
that
lucky
one.
last one?
Very lucky last because we don't have the whole day to just keep drinking.
I'm sure you would want to do it the whole day.
I will and I would, but
Okay,
maybe we
calm
should do
down.
part 2.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So with the $10, it includes 5 varieties of wine. So here's a little snippet of the wines that I've tasted. So we're now here at Westbrook Winery. Let's taste it. It's called Blanc de Bubbles. It's nice and refreshing. Okay, so I'm now tasting the Pinot Gris, and the lady who's looking after us for the wine tasting suggested that we have a cracker. I have a cracker and have a sip of that Pinot Gris. Let's give it a go. The cracker will just make you drink more of this because it complements it really well. The saltiness of the cracker and the sweetness of the Pinot Gris. So good combination. I'll have more crackers so I can drink the rest of that.
Alright, so now we're going through the top 10 Chardonnay in New Zealand at the moment, 2 golds and a silver. It is our flagship wine. Because it comes from the clay soils, it's just got lovely complexity about it. It is produced 8 to 12 degrees depending on the vintage.
Did you hear that, guys? This Chardonnay that I'm about to taste is in the top 10 Chardonnays in New Zealand. Gosh, who would have known? Let me taste it. Oh my, this is really good. It's just enough buttery flavor in this Chardonnay, and I'm sure I always say this, but this is really easy to drink. But yeah, I think I know why it's in the top 10 Chardonnays here in New Zealand. It's just so buttery, not dry, not tart either. It's just a perfect blend. Highly recommended.
Alright guys, that is the end of our wineries tour out here in West Auckland.
Yes, and we've been to 3. And there's actually 9 wineries out here in West Auckland. But no, we don't have enough time to go through them. Hopefully, we'll have part 2. Can I have part 2?
No, I don't think so.
So guys, we hope you liked that video. And if you ever venture out here in Auckland, do check out the wineries out here in West Auckland. And if you're interested to find out more about the other 6 wineries here, do check out the Wineries Out West website. We'll put that in our description box down below. I can't believe that we've been to other wine regions and didn't check out this area.
You've been snubbing West Auckland for a long time.
I have been, and I regret that. So do check out Wineries Out West Auckland. It's worth it. It's worth it. So if you like this video,
don't forget to give it a like, share, and subscribe.
See you later, guys.
See you.